check it out. So today we're gonna do blueberry muffins. The great thing with this recipe, it's just a muffin base, right? So you can use like blueberries, raspberries, chocolate chips, snozberries. These snozberries taste like snozberries. Yeah, whatever you want. Biggest key for this one is if you are going to use berries, right? Let's keep them frozen until we add it into our batter. The muffin base will hold for like 3-ish days, but you don't want to add your berries into it, right? Because if we add it into our batter and then put it in the fridge, our berries will thaw, the water will run out of it, and then it'll just mess up your entire muffin base. Some key points here. I really like using the 2-ounce scoop, which is like the blue one. If you have smaller muffin liners or cupcake pans, use a smaller scoop. And this recipe can be times up to 4. Actually, at work, that's what I normally do. Times 4 will make about 70 to 75 muffins, give or take. As always, the recipe will be free in the description below. I'm also going to link a page to Etsy. If you want to support me, I'm going to sell it on there for 99 cents or $1, whatever. It'd be dope if you did. I get a lot of traction for every sale. Otherwise, as always, it's free underneath. Like, subscribe, comment, all the things if you want. If not, that's cool too. Be a lot cooler if you did though. And last keynote, I'm going to do a single recipe, single times this, I'm not going to times it by 4. And so that calls for 2.5 eggs. If you ever use the eggs for a muffin base like this, you want to use the egg white. So that way it stays lighter and fluffier. If you have a KitchenAid, as you can see I have like 2 of them back there, use KitchenAid. I just understand not everybody does. So I'm gonna go ahead, just bowl, whisk, and we're gonna bang this out. Super quick and easy. First thing we gotta do is obviously find the recipe. As you can see, it is a very loved book here. There it is, blueberry muffins. See, I even wrote notes to myself like 12 years ago. If you freeze your berries, they won't bleed. Yeah, I've been using the same recipe for about 12 years now. I love it. I tweaked it a bit, and I don't know, I really never have ventured off this one. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get my dry together. If you have a sifter and feel inclined to sift, it'd probably be better. But to be honest with you, I don't really like sift my flour for my muffins. Never have, probably never will. I haven't really noticed too big of a difference, so normally at work I'm not gonna take an extra step because I have a gajillion things to do. So, if you're just doing a times 1, what is it, 380? So 380 grams. Also, turn the oven on. This thing's gonna take us like 5 minutes. Take anything out of the oven if you have something in the oven. I'm gonna bake them at 350. Go ahead and preheat your oven. Okay, sugar, 320 grams. Sorry, Lisa, if you always wonder where all the sugar goes from, I just steal it from our coffee thing. Sweet, that's all you need the scale for. 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Voila. A teaspoon of salt. Mix it together. Put this aside. Okay, alright, so now we're gonna mix our liquid and not let the egg roll away and have some coffee. Okay, 2.5 eggs. Like I said, I'm gonna use the white for the half so that way it's not as heavy. Right, so. I'm going to save the yolk. I'm going to make some egg wash for my bread later, so I need a yolk anyways. Because if you didn't know this, when you make egg wash, you shouldn't use the white anyways. You should just use the yolk and cream. And then the other 2 eggs, Well, that didn't work. Normally I crack on that, and then... But of course, when you're filming, things don't go right. Okay, we got our we got our eggs in here, so we're just gonna go ahead and like whip it up just for a little bit. Sweet, nothing fancy. Just bringing it, just whipping it together. What do we got? 2/3 cup oil. All right, 2/3 cup oil. A tablespoon of vanilla. Now, if you don't have vanilla, like don't stress it too much. Like it's not gonna make that big of a difference. But if you have it, use it. If not, don't sweat it. About a tablespoon. And 1 cup of milk. I know, incredibly hard, right? Sweet. Now we're just gonna add our dry to our liquid. Right, dry to your liquid. Go ahead and mix that up pretty well, more than pretty well, all the way. Yeah, dude, so you can see like the oven's not even preheated yet. So add whatever berries you want to it, chocolate chips. I personally rotate cranberry, blueberry, and raspberry. I have the double chocolate chip muffin I like to use. And that's it. We need our muffin pan. I have a ton of crumb topping made from the last time I tried to shoot this video, and then it like ripped like crazy, so I'm not gonna use that. So I'll cut to that, and then if you want to put crumb topping on it, you should, because it's really good. Your one and only crumb topping recipe you need. So equal part flour, sugar, some cinnamon, and melted butter. If you need more, obviously double this, triple it, whatever you want. Less. So I'm gonna melt about 2 tablespoons of butter, maybe a little more. Like I said, equal part flour and sugar. So half cup. A couple dashes of cinnamon. And your melted butter. Right, and we're just gonna bring this together. Like I said, if you need more butter, melt more. Just until it comes to like a crumb topping, right? So, right, nice and crumbly, right? Just until it comes together like so. And that's it. Obviously, there's really nothing in here that can go bad. I make muffins, pies, whatever enough. You can freeze this; it will last forever. It's just butter and flour, sugar. So yeah, that's what I throw on top of my muffins, and they don't fall off, and I really like it. So easiest crumb topping recipe ever. It gives it a great texture on top of your muffin. Yeah, I don't know how. Just make it. I don't know what else to say about this. I'm rambling. Ramble. All right, so we're gonna spray our pan down. Add your muffin liners. If you don't plan on using all your batter, don't add, take some out and don't add the berries to it, because then, like I said before, if you leave it overnight in the fridge, the berries will thaw and add all the water to your stuff. Okay, yeah, man, that was it. We're gonna put an unhealthy amount, right? Because it's sugar, unhealthy. Amount of crumb topping on our muffins. Yeah, and there you go. So we're gonna bake it at 350 for like, I don't know. Every oven's different, it has different personality. I don't know if it's calibrated, blah, blah, blah. But I'm gonna shoot for 350 for like 22 to like 26-ish minutes. Obviously, you can check it with a toothpick, and I'll show you what they look like when they come out. I'm gonna be honest, because it's an electric oven at home, it's not gonna look like my muffins that I take pictures of from work with a big like conventional oven, but they'll still be delicious, and you should make them and eat them because they're really good. So we're gonna start with 20. Remember, you can always add time, you can't take time away. So we'll check it out in 20 minutes. Okay, yeah, that was like 28 minutes for me. And yeah, these are gonna be dope. I'm probably gonna eat like 8 of them before the next 6 bake off like I did last time. Yeah, and they are going to be amazing. This is the only recipe you need. Subscribe, follow. One more little quick thing. When you take them out, I don't really like to flip the whole pan out because then the top ones like get crushed. Also, yeah, obviously let them cool for a second, a minute, couple minutes. Once they cool for a couple minutes in the pan, like 2, and you get a little bit of like shell on top, right? And you flip them out. I like to put them on the muffin top for like a few minutes, so then let the bottom like cool off and get a shell, and then you can flip it over. What I find, if you put it just like down right here, and that's the bottom's super soft from coming out of the pan, then it like squishes a little bit. But if we just leave them on their muffin top for a little bit, then they're fine. Also, this crumb topping, right? It's great. It doesn't fall off. See? See? Ah! I'm going to eat this one anyways. Voila! And there you go. Don't forget to flip them back over. Subscribe, like, comment, questions, concerns, suggestions on what I should make next. And it'd be cool if this could blow up already. So, yeah, there you go. Enjoy. Recipes below.